Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the comic shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
What's up?
Fommy.
Hey!
And Dave.
So anyway, in a mummy, like when in the scarab guy,
Scarab.
when
Yeah.
the infested guy, like
Yeah.
there's actually a penis shot.
I see.
Okay.
Cool.
The fat dude.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is he packing or what?
Oh no, I didn't.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
come on.
You
You're
can't
great
tell
enough
me
to
and then
not say, oh,
It's
I
a
don't look at
flash.
those kind of
It's not
things.
like
Well, there's a
not
pause.
like Teen Wolf.
Are we talking goddamn Statue of David or fucking John Holmes here? Like,
I don't know.
We're like Teen Wolf. I just found this information
I
out.
don't know. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you for
we
that.
want more
Thank you for
detailed
half the
descriptions next
information,
time.
Dave. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that contribution.
You're welcome.
Our featured comics this week.
Circumcised?
Yeah.
Our featured comics this week. Doom.
We're going to leak.
One shot.
Fantastic.
So good.
All sold out, sorry.
And The Boy Wonder, #1.
You know what? This was alright. It's a bit weird, but I kind of really liked it.
Okay. Only other thing to talk about is the new Superman movie costume got revealed.
Dylan has some
Squiggly
words.
lines.
Very, very exciting pose that they went for.
Dylan has some cool, some words about it.
Very eventful image. And
Cool design.
Dave's film Flashback.
Ran, 1985, Kurosawa, masterpiece.
Ran.
It's Ran.
You said run.
Do run?
Itchy Ran.
It's not a U.
Ran.
It's a
Ran.
There was a lot of people running.
Yeah.
Running away.
Ran.
Comic books.
Doom, Hickman, Green,
Old school Hickman. Good.
Dr. Doom in the future. After surviving Galactus, he's got to fight more Galactus. Val's the star of the show. It's fantastic.
It's not because it's Doom, but for the last 2 weeks, because we haven't done this in 2 weeks, it's Book of the Week for 2 weeks in a row. For those 2 weeks. With the week that fucking Transformers came out, I just enjoyed this way more than I enjoyed in the else I read. And that as not even because of Doctor Doom.
No, you're probably right. Transformers was damn good.
Transformers was really.
I know it was really good, but I'm like maybe a little bit had to do with Doom, but it was just really fucking good.
And I don't know if you're reading it, but Strange was also really, really good.
Strange was good.
Even though there's some things I've got to talk about with that,
I was like,
but Strange was really good.
I find the credits interesting here.
Yes.
How it's been laid out.
yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, maybe it's his project first. Yeah, it's not like Hickman's got an idea and, how about this guy's artist? I'd say it's the
And
other way.
it's just all together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
It's so in the future, Galactus Doom made a suit to fight Galactus and lost, and Galactus used a bunch of energy, so he went mad with hunger and destroyed basically most of the universe, eating up planets and shit, including Earth.
And now he's trying to rebirth it.
Celestials.
And he's trying to, he kills the Celestials and wanted to start a new universe so he can eat them all.
How good
It
is
was
that?
that is page is fantastic.
If that's not a poster or something,
That is such a
maybe
good damn
you
page.
need to do something with that because you've only got one little bubble on there that really.
Yeah.
Rip it out. Tape it together. We'll put it up.
Okay.
Fuck you, it's my book.
You're lucky he's ever letting Dylan touch it. Everything about this is just on an epic scale. The fact that it was just a Val story as well
Yeah.
made it so more poignant. That side
Wasn't it
page,
both of them?
holy
Wasn't it
shit.
Val and Franklin?
Um,
I thought Franklin was.
not much.
No, not at all.
What does it say?
If any Franklin, it might be
Because that was my one
panel at the
complaint. I was
start.
like, well, I didn't really... What happened to Frank?
Yeah, because I didn't even see. I didn't see him at all.
But it was, it's still.
And I get if it's the time where he's got no powers, he just...
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
right? But...
Molecule Men was excellent.
Yeah.
As his visual.
Doctor Doom's new suit powered by 3 cosmic cubes.
Yes.
And the fact of how that worked, where she gave him a 1% super soldier serum
Yes.
to then counteract what she was pumping
The
into him,
other
which
juice
was
that
the
all-
other juice that was going to keep him. Holy shit, man, that was excellent.
And I love
That was
that
some good Hickman shit.
the relations
Yeah,
that.
it's Hickman crappy, over the top. not
Yeah.
crappy,
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sci-fi.
Big
But
time.
it's-
And even
It's
not
the
even.
Hickman we like.
Oh,
Hickman,
it's the
I think
FF.
Hickman sort of started it, but the relationship that's been established between Valeria and Doom is fucking excellent too.
It really is. You know, I talk about
It just
how
was-
he protected her
Yeah.
and stuff like that. It was really cool.
basically Godfather.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Slash
I
cool
was like
uncle.
Wes Franklin.
Yeah.
That was my problem.
Unky Doom.
Like you do.
Okay, so this is a Black Label Boy Wonder by Junie Barr. So it's like out of continuity, whatever. So it's all about, Batman basically had 3 sons, 3 adopted sons. Obviously, they're the Robins. And then finds out he's got the bastard real child. He's fitting in, and I know it's just the art was kind of cartoony, but in a good way.
It's brutal, right?
Yeah, like I really Clayface fight's cool because as usual, the kid goes off to fight where he's told to stay at home, and like Nightwing and Barbara are like married with kids because like, did you bring the formula? Did you pay the sitter? Yeah, it's really cool.
I saw a preview and then Damien just like chops his dude's head off.
Yeah. There's like demons and it was kind of cool. Like,
Damn, that bass looks good.
when you just read something, you're like, oh, I'm just reading this to check out what it is. Like, I like Damien, but a Damien Black Label book didn't seem that interesting to me. And the art is usually not really my type of thing, but it just, when you read a book and you're like, this was just fun.
Yep.
But, like, serious, not silly fun. But just a fun comic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I did like it.
Interesting.
The next one's the Red Hood one, so I can't wait to see the revengeful Red Hood or something. So I'm like, so is he going to be the kid that died?
So is this like a one shot or is it like a series
Mini.
of a
Yeah.
mini?
So this is like the Dick issue. I think it might be a 3-parter, so one for
Like,
Jason.
yeah.
Yeah, cool. One for each guy.
Hoping Jason Todd shoots people. But we'll see.
I would think most likely.
Yeah, if Damien's chopping people's heads off in this.
Yes.
Yeah, chop dude's head off.
Yeah. It's kind of good. Next up, Master Universe Revolution, issue 1. Obviously, Dark Horse have been doing these for a while, based on the Netflix show. This is going to be the origin of Hordak meeting Skeletor. It was okay.
The Smith.
Huh? Nah.
Sheridan.
But yeah, it was fine, I guess. Like, wasn't really exciting first issue.
Oh, it's not too bad.
But yeah.
But isn't it in the show that they've never met until he becomes Techno Skeletor?
No. Because I think he,
Is that Skeletor as a man? Or
yeah.
Keldor.
Yeah.
Keldor.
Because it's full Keldor from Gar and blah, blah, blah. Is I think the idea. Because that was my biggest problem. It's not, give me Keldor being Randall's brother. That's the best stuff of Skeletor. I don't like when it's not that.
Well, so I thought, weren't they doing like Skeletor is just like a dude from an alternate dimension or something?
Yeah.
Oh, but he's also Keldor.
Yes.
Okay.
Because he's like a magic user there.
Oh, okay.
And then like Hordak meets him and, I'm going to make you. Because the witches seen Hordak's, part of Hordak's future, Havoc staff, blah, blah, blah.
Because I think it was in the previous series that they did or something. It was like Evelyn's origin, and he shows up and he's like already
Skeletor?
Yeah, Skeletor, and then we thought maybe Keldor wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
But
So I just think it's like
pre that.
that, right? Yeah, it's fine. The best bit is just the early battle scenes where you're just seeing like the Horde guys looking cool. Like make Dragster look cool. I'm like down with that. Next up, this book was good. I really enjoyed this. Venom Separation Anxiety, issue 1. One of these flashbacks.
Really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I thought you would.
Art was phenomenal. So good to see good Venom
Michelini
art.
and Sandoval.
Yeah, man, there's some brilliant. So again, it goes back to early days of Venom being Venom. Really early days actually, and we get a Purple Man story.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I really like
So
that
then,
art.
it is amazing. So the best part about his disguises in this
Oh yeah, you showed me that.
is the Venom hat
Yes.
that has the eyes as like,
Like you said.
and like he was wearing
Abstract
glasses,
thing.
which was just like the symbiote as glasses. And they've dampened Purple Man's powers, so he can only control you if he touches you. But then he touched Eddie, so he's now got the symbiote. And Yeah, man, this could be built to be really good. The Jonah at the start is exactly, whenever I hear or see Jonah, that's exactly what I see. Is that just real square-jawed, full proper comb, brush top hair.
Yep.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
was excellent.
Just a good
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah.
Should be a do-rag instead of a hat, though.
Rhino fight for no reason.
Yeah, I
Just
love
good
a
stuff.
Rhino fight. We could have been friends another time.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
cool. No, David shouldn't be.
Well, in that disguise, he's pretending to be blind.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
okay.
no one would think Eddie would be blind. Is what he actually says.
Because she's like, "Where's the glasses?" He's like, "Well, it can't be a blind photographer."
Yeah, she asked me to be a photographer. That's so good. Yeah.
It's just fun.
Next book.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Blood Hunt tie-in. Avengers number 14.
Is that a question?
Well, I was just making sure I've got all the Blood Hunts together. This is excellent. This is the best issue of Avengers yet.
Yep.
Because I got Captain America, Steve Rogers in it.
Tommy was telling me about this.
It was great.
The art itself, Villa can be a bit hit and miss.
Yeah, some
'cause
pages look fantastic. And
Yeah,
some
they
pages
do.
look
But yeah, we got the normal Avengers out and about, kind of getting taken care of with the what's their thing called, the planet, the ship, the living whatever it is,
City.
So Cap, with all the vampires attacking, decides to call in the replacements and reinforcements, and we get a makeshift Avengers that are really cool setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get Hazmat, which I have nothing
This is,
about.
Avengers Academy.
There you go. That's why I didn't know anything about. We get Herc out of nowhere, which is awesome. Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Quicksilver.
Quicksilver star of the show.
So where's Quicksilver been? What's
Well, he's been in him and Scarlet. He was in Scarlet Witch's book, then
Okay.
turned into Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver as a book.
okay?
And now it's going back to just Scarlet Witch.
So what's his situation?
Yeah, that's
Because
what I
he
was getting at.
was mutant.
He's been hanging around
and
in a
then
bookshop.
went through the
Oh right.
went through Terrigen Mists, and then so he's like OP or something.
Nah,
But he
nah.
got like exiled because he
Yeah,
went
yeah,
through.
yeah. He's just Quicksilver.
Okay.
Wait,
Did I miss one though?
Took away the mutant to give him the speed back through the Terrigen Mists?
No, it was just a mess. They just forget things.
And then we're going through
Don't
this.
worry about that.
Then we're going through the city, and of course, being a Captain America book, they're like, "Huh, are they Nazi vampires?"
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah, dude. It is literally they are flying past, and they look down and go, Nazi vampires." I'm like, Jed McKay, beautiful.
And like Cap's like, I've met good vampires. Never met a good Nazi. I'm like, oh yeah!
And then he's talking about throwing the shield,
Oh shit.
and he's
That was
like,
fantastic.
he's talking about throwing the shield, and he's like, "Yeah, you just off a little bit." He's like, "Yeah, I got this new shield. It's plated in silver. I got it after I turned into a werewolf." She's like, "You turned into a werewolf?" I was like, "Yeah, these things happen." The best Cap
couple of
answer.
times.
Yeah,
Is this like a two-parter or something?
yeah, I think so. Little 2 or 3.
So good, man. So good.
It was just fun.
Yeah.
Because Hazmat's like,
it's what I've missed. I've missed Cap
yes,
and Avengers.
Yes.
I don't get me wrong. Sam's all right. And,
not Steve Rogers.
It's not Steve Rogers.
He's not Captain America. Oh,
Yeah, he's a great Falcon.
but yeah, it was great. Fantastic.
So
Next up,
good. It's awesome again.
Jed McKay, Doctor Strange, unfortunately still Pascal Ferry.
Okay, so I'm going to now lay down what I put my wife through the other day talking about this because she has no idea what
Does
the
it
fuck
have
I
to
was
do with
talking.
the red bandness and not no red bandness?
Well, yes and no. I'll give him a praise first.
Okay.
The fact that Jed is obviously writing the big storyline, what he has built in his
Yep.
other books around it isn't just linear, like top line, once this disappears, it fucked off and then it's done. Like,
There's layers.
there's really
Building.
good building layers. So, now, how do you have such a good idea about charging people more money for more gore? You stab a guy in one book, you cut him in half thinking dead. Now, we all know in an epic storyline like this, he's not going to be dead for long, but yeah, he's going to be dead for a couple of issues. But that red band ending is completely null and void because they went with the normal ending.
They have to go with the normal
I
ending.
get
though.
that.
I think they come out and said like the red band books are just like an extra thing. They're not. It's
When
not.
did they say that?
There was an
That's
article.
why it's not the real release. You know what I mean? Like, Blood Hunt Normal's the story.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And I think they've almost
like,
Because
maybe
this was so big.
ruined their premise with their first issue of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the blood, like the Red Band, is like this variant books, but
Yeah.
like the main book is the regular.
Because I do understand it's like if you buy the red band version and you don't know the
Yes.
you haven't compared,
Yeah.
and then you also buy Doctor Strange.
Yes.
It'll be a little confusing, right?
That's what I'm getting at. That was my biggest. Oh, that's what. Because I was thinking, yeah, okay, gonna be Gauntlet. He's gonna do some shit because that's what Jed loves. He loves bringing in the B grade, the B star, and promoting them, which is excellent. But no, they just went with the other side. Now back to praising,
Actually, can I say some negatives?
please.
I thought the dialogue in this was fucking dog shit, to be honest. I had to check halfway through that it was Jed McKay writing it. God damn. Fucking every time. Fucking Clear Strange. I just thought it was really not... Like, the plot is excellent, and yeah, his little things building up, but I just thought
It
the
was
dialogue
clunky.
was...
It was very,
Ugh.
very clunky.
Every time,
I
Clear
know.
Strange. And just very generic in a lot of it, too. I was disappointed.
I think
in
just because
that.
it is crossover,
Yeah.
it's sort of you can't. Main thing has to take a little step back,
Yeah.
and you gotta brute
just
force.
don't understand
Yeah,
why they
brute
don't
force the
talk.
story into it. I don't know, man.
Nobody talked real, I thought. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not how he writes Clear or Strange. Again, I haven't seen him write Blade, but like it didn't even feel like the way he wrote Blade in Blood Hunt. Like it was all just very stilted and...
So is Blade possessed by somebody
Yeah,
then?
for sure, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little exposition-y, right?
Yeah.
I guess if you didn't read Blood Hunt, you
Yes,
gotta sort
yes,
of.
Yeah,
Yes.
you gotta do
Yeah.
exposition.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
Right?
Like, I did say halfway through the book, I'm like, did McKay write this?
Interesting.
Or was it co-written? So I was like, it's clearly his plot.
Plot,
I was like,
but-
because he's busy as
like
someone
a
comes
Cole
to
Holmes.
script it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
You know?
ChatGPT just.
Yeah, it was
No,
just...
Yost.
I was- Yeah.
Yost
yes.
is what I meant there.
I was just a bit like, it just felt so...
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't get that when I read it, but I get what you're saying because there was a lot, especially Blade's dialogue. The other two weren't too bad on mine, but Blade's dialogue was pretty shit.
Horrible.
But I guess that's also part of the.
It's not really
it's not really
Blade or
Blade and
whatever.
so forth. But the way the intricacies of what I liked what they've done with this is essentially what they wanted to do was create the potion that destroys all vampires, but now Blade's turned Doc can't do that. So they've taken him out of his body back into the astral
Yeah,
realm.
it's fantastic.
So you've also got in the background Victor Doom, the brother in the mirrors of the, and he's like, I am a mind without a body, and I fear a body without a mind. So he's gonna take over the vampire Strange.
Okay.
No, it was like,
That side of it's excellent.
one thing there I did think to
Because-
myself was like, but we just sort of had an arc where it was like a bad Doctor Strange, and now we're going to get another bad Doctor Strange. Alright, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
When you're on the winner.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
But I loved why he turned Doctor Strange. Like, fuck you, Cleo.
Yeah.
You can't kill us all now.
That's right. Because we know you will.
Yeah,
Because you're a psychopath.
yeah.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. But you won't kill Strange.
Also, art was shit.
Yes. It really was.
Speaking
Maybe the
of,
shittest.
yeah, it was. And this cover of the next one is what the fuck is that, Remitter?
Oh, it's fantastic. How
Oh
good is it?
man, generic vampire A, B, and C. Thank you.
Yeah. It's Amazing Spider-Man by John Romita and Zeb Wells. Number 49? 49.
49.
Also a Blood Hunt tie-in.
So we get McGuinness on the next issue. I'm pretty sure for 50.
Okay.
Still does the best reign in comics though.
So
I really like this.
Rabbit got bit.
Yeah. That's great.
That was some really good. Yeah, pulling the wool over the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find out who, and then like they're safe enough. You know,
Oh
it's
shit!
like,
Did you read this?
Yeah.
Oh please talk. Fuck.
So you find out whoever bit.
You have to date on Spider-Man?
Huh? Oh, I can tune in and out. Because it's not like.
I see a shit
normal
cover. I want to read
continuity.
it.
Well, it's not like full continuity. And it's like, you
Yeah, because you
understand.
read Blood Hunt, I guess. Yeah, I get it.
So like, whoever bit rabbit like is tied to the radiator,
Yep.
and then you find out it's like, oh, okay. Oh, I read in Google.
Type myself there.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Because Rabbit gets bitten, so her buddy Kareem rings Spider-Man or rings Peter to come help because if you just kill the person that bit her, she'll be fine because he's worried about.
He googled it
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's worried about White Rabbit.
because that's how it works. If you kill the vampire that killed, yeah,
And then like so Spidey's go, why he like as I'm reading I'm like, well, why can't he just go and kill this vampire that's chained up? But it makes Pete go and kill it. But then it's a good guy, so Pete doesn't.
Yeah.
Because, oh, these are people too. They're not
'Cause
monsters.
He's already tied up to like the radiator, and it's like, oh,
That he
you're
tied
not
himself
going
up
anywhere.
to.
because he knew he was going to turn.
But then
Oh, sudden.
Kareem stabs him.
From
It's
behind.
because Rabbit had bit him too. See, he wasn't being like nice to save his friend. It was all to save his own ass. It was just great. Like, yeah.
He's like, I'm going to take you in for this. He's like, take me in for killing some dust.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
And
And
then
then
made me
lizard,
buy. I didn't pick it up at first, but after I read it, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to buy that Spidey tie-in.
because the lizard.
Yeah.
The terrible art.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, the last page you
I like-
see.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
not a great
terrible art.
lizard from.
No, it's
Venom.
bad, eh?
Hey?
It's
He does a
bad.
good lizard, but oh, that's not a good lizard.
Yeah, he
Last,
that
that last page got rushed a little, I think.
Captain America #9.
Tie in.
How was this?
Dylan.
I jumped off.
Dylan.
I didn't pick it up.
The art is terrible, man.
It's weird. I was for as middle.
Oh, you jumped off.
As
didn't
middle
buy
of
it.
the day,
Yeah, I'm out.
and I reckon it took me about 40 minutes to read this because
Oh
I
my
kept
God, it's so wordy.
stopping and falling asleep. And I like that's it. I just close the book and go. I'm just gonna lay here with my eyes closed for like 10 minutes to rejuvenate, and then finish. It was not good. Because I was.
It's so anticipated too. This
Captain
whole
America
series.
has got a penguin sidekick.
Yeah, that last couple of pages, man. It's a
The penguin?
Huh?
an actual penguin.
He finds a penguin in the desert, so he saves it. But it's not the desert. It's still explained. But at the end, Steve's like, I know it's somebody using the penguin to watch him.
It's Pen
He's
Pen.
like, let the penguin go.
No,
And he
I
does. But then I
understand
think now he's in a shark.
Put the bunny in the box.
Yeah, it was disappointing.
As in the penguin's in the shark, as in the shark ate the penguin.
No, I meant like whatever was in the penguin is now in the shark.
Oh,
Like
okay.
whoever's, using the shark, had the penguin as its eyes, so to speak.
The last issue.
But
when
maybe
he-
the
when
shark
he-
did eat the penguin.
When he
now
got
that you
his
mention
frosted glass shield,
Yeah.
that was when I was like, oh, I don't know about this.
Well, considering who's writing it, I mean,
Yeah, what?
you wouldn't be surprised.
Ah, he did pretty good though. He did a pretty damn good Spider-Man for years.
Okay, so all of this is this flashback stuff?
No,
Oh, okay. So he just has his normal shield.
yes,
Okay.
he's on a mission to save this guy. His thing was cool. He touches ya. He's got like toxins in him or whatever, and then like he can like he's got like makes two of himself sort of thing or whatever. And, like that's what he's using as a guard because you take the hat off and it falls apart. It's just a body. He's talking about what happened to him. How he found out he was a mutant or whatever. How he found out. He's like, I was about to get attacked by a pit bull, and I instantly put my hands up, and then the dog just dies. We didn't know. And like I'm screaming, and it's just like he's like, Mum just comes to run. She didn't know. She just picked me up. And he's like, she was dead before anything. You know, oh, that's
okay.
cool. You know when you go, oh, that's cool. Ideas.
Interesting.
But the book is not good. So disappointing.
I think that's half of the what we're dealing with here.
The book starts out.
The first arc was good.
That's a good sentence.
No, it's good.
Subtitles be Jason noises.
Yeah.
Comic shop noises.
All right, there's some good stuff coming, so that's all right. Carnage #7. How was this?
This is good.
Yeah. It's just the one.
It's just got kind of coming to a weird head now where Flash came back from the Darkhold and into a metal concert. Actually, can you check the start? At the start. So the metal band, it's Frost Malone is the metal band in a full metal
Excellent.
writing. And they just pop up out of nowhere and he just starts annihilating people. Gets smacked in the head and absolutely crucifies him.
Frost?
Yes.
What did I say?
Frost?
Yes, that's what it is.
Look.
Not Frost?
No, Frost. No,
Frost
We
was
pronounce it
with the
Frost.
pun,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess,
yeah, yeah.
but-
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it would be Frost, right?
I,
So
don't
you
know, I
pronounce it.
just don't even know if I can read anymore now, so I'm just going to shut up. So Misery says Liz is Misery now. Liz Allen in Alchemax is Misery now. She steals a weapon and finishes with Carnage getting shot with this thing that is supposed to disrupt whatever he is. So that's literally the last panel. So the Necrosis is finished, I guess. That really didn't have an ending. It just... And Venom ties into Bloodhunt. So it's kind of just that part. I'm intrigued on how it's going to come out in the trades. Because I don't think that there was like 6 parts. Like a normal... Yeah.
Interesting.
I could be wrong there, but it just didn't seem like it worked out that way. So yeah, it was... Like the art's good.
It's got a cool cover.
Really cool
Look at
cover.
that cover. Look at that cover. It's cool. Alright, next.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Next book, Fantastic Four. This may have been pushing book of the week for me. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Is Reed Ben and Johnny working at a supermarket. Fantastic Four, number 20.
I might have seen panels. from
It's
it
amazing.
online.
At first, there's security guards because they're still out there at the town, right? They're not back to New York because New York still hates them.
Yeah.
And like the FF money is still frozen, so they're struggling. So it starts off they're working as security guards at a brewery until Johnny won't stop fucking around with flames and then causes an explosion and gets fired. So then they both start working as checkout chicks at the local grocer. And they're in competition to see end of the
That
month who's
sounds
going to be number 1 cashier. And like Johnny is just hitting on the chicks, and then Ben's just sucking up to the old people. It's fantastic. I can't explain why.
No, I get it. I
It
get
just-
it. I get it.
But this is all real? This is
Yeah.
like Twilight Zone fucking one-off shit? They're literally...
They're supporting 2 families.
Wow.
I don't know why Reed and Sue
Yeah, what-
can't get a job. but
Yeah,
anyway.
aren't they like scientists and
Yeah.
shit? Like, invent something and
Yeah.
make money off it. Don't you have like 40,000
Well, yeah, all their money's all
patents? Oh, yeah, the
frozen or
money's
whatever,
frozen,
right?
yeah.
But yeah.
Invent something new. You got a big brain.
They do.
So why is it frozen?
Go on,
again?
speaking to her.
It's because to do with the building. The Baxter building disappeared for a year.
Yeah. Oh, then all
And
the
like
puns
whole
ran
people,
out, I
like a whole
guess.
block disappeared. You know?
I fucking love this cover.
Yeah. It's so
He's
good.
gonna scan you. Yeah.
It's so good. And like the end of it is
Oh, I thought that was Herbie for a second.
like a reporter for like Inquirer comes or whatever, and it's there. Oh, we're on a nostalgia kick, so we're gonna have what happened to the Human Torch. So he comes and just like, man, you used to be like a teen heartthrob. Now you're doing this and rah rah. Till Ben, Ben being hey friends, put some fucking dude in his place or whatever. So the Inquirer story then is at the end that Ben's in love with both Sue and Johnny or some shit. But you know when you just read a one-off comic, it just silly. I just love this Fantastic Four series. Never did I think I wanted to see the Human Torch and the Thing as checkout chicks, but it was fantastic.
Bad boys.
I'm sure it'll be very divisive comic. I think some people will get that it's just a silly throwaway issue. Some people will not.
Sometimes they're the best.
No,
though.
100% not be able to handle it at all.
Yeah.
Talk about Johnny's mo, like he's like, "What's going on? This is like midlife crisis." And like Ben's like, "Hey, see, it's because he can pull it off, and he just shows that he's a fun guy, but he also doesn't care what people think." What am I reading?
Still don't know about this art, man.
Yeah, this guy's
Gomez. I like Gomez.
he's not as good as I think the regular because he's like the sort of regular feeling guy. But I don't mind him. He's better than most things. I guess he's a Bloodhunt tie-in too, but I forgot. Venom, whatever it is.
It is, but
33?
it is, but it isn't.
Yeah, like what is going on here?
Did you read it?
No.
Okay, so Al Ewing has realised that he can write really good books.
That aren't called immortal?
Yeah, and some of that goodness jumped into this book.
No.
Which just happens to be a tie-in because it's got nothing to do with the actual Venom story. That's why it's good. So, essentially what this is this creature that they found in a gulag in Russia, and he's the emissary. Is it emissary? I think it's the emissary. and he is a symbiote hunter. He eats symbiotes.
Okay.
So they let him loose in New York City because he's just going to start annihilating shit, and he's hunting Venom. So when Dylan got killed, Venom kept his body alive, but his soul went into the Venom and all blah 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 crap.
All right.
But he then left. Dylan came back, and Venom said, "I can't stay. I need to go." But essentially, like is known with symbiotes, they can't survive without a host. So he's trying to figure out where he can go. Going back to Lee Price, which was one of the past in the Spidey run from fucking 100 issues ago almost, which was cool. And it was all a trap for this guy to try and eat Venom. And I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? It's crazy.
Yeah, really.
Like,
It's real creepy.
fucking creepy, and exactly what Venom could be.
All that, like the purple pages, so good.
But the story itself around like Venom, like being by itself, and yeah, man, it's. Did I get his name right? Anyway, Captive. So wrong. Frost. That's better. Captive Frost. Yeah, man, I believe me when I say I enjoyed this issue of Venom. Since the start of Venom in the last 3 issues, it's been amazing. 4 issues. Fuck.
What about this Venom? What if Venom number 4?
So
The Loki one?
Thin Lizzy lyrics throughout the.
Okay.
This series is so fucking weird. So it's had the underlying run of every time someone gets a symbiote on them, Moon Knight comes and helps them. And then out of nowhere, this is just Moon Knight freaking out in different dream fucked up scenarios, finding out that Loki's now got the symbiote. And Loki's... There's so much weird shit going on in this. Because Loki wants to kill the god. This could have just been a couple of, like, if it was like Moon Knight and Venom, it could have been really cool, but the way they've done this story is really friggin' weird. Yeah, he's got,
Wait. He's got a mummy.
yeah, that's his secretary.
Yes. That seems weird.
And they're in the Midnight Mission, and I'm like, why does this book exist now? This book should have come out like a year ago when Mark Spector was alive. This is really, I know it's a what if kind of shit, but it's just still weird, and I don't know if it's needed.
It's just, it exists to sell toys.
Yeah.
Look how many
But-
new pops they can make.
But no, all those like there's besides Moon Knight, they've all been made. Yeah, because I fucking got them. Like the Loki ones was out years ago. It was weird. Yeah, the Loki was a pole dancer.
Yeah.
You saw that.
I had to do a double take.
Yeah, there's not much more I want to say about that.
That's probably fair. Dylan! Action Comics 1065 part 4? 3 of Brainiac.
The last one was 2.5.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Tried to trick me.
Okay, so last issue, Supergirl and Superboy broke out of their little bottles.
Yes.
But they were still coloring like mini, right? So they're running around Brainiac ship,
They still don't have their powers.
mini and miniaturized, and they kind of find Livewire and Parasite and kind of team up. And meanwhile,
backup.
Superman is teaming up with Lobo and fighting the Zarnians and trying to find Brainiac. And we do get some more kind of Brainiac backstory stuff.
Yeah, because I'm like, what's the art change all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah.
a
There's
backup
like kind of 3 different storylines happening.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
The fuck, what's his name?
Brainiac.
Brainiac kid.
Redcoat.
I don't know too much about him. I know like Brainiac 5
Doesn't matter
Yeah,
what his
from
name is.
Legion, but I don't really know about what's happening there.
but that was cool, and the art in that was really cool.
It was a little, I don't know, a little too dark in some panels, I
I
think.
didn't mind it.
Where I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at.
But you do find out, well, it was an awesome cameo from the Space Cabbie, which I always like.
Space Cabbie is cool.
But yeah, Brainiac has a city of Kolo, which was the Brainiac homeworld, in a jar.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he's-
Which, obviously,
Yeah.
right, like, sort of makes sense.
Yep. So that's I guess that factors into his part of his story. Lobo gets a proposition from the other Sarnians, which was very interesting.
Yes.
God, this book was good.
Yeah, and like, I'm still surprised that Sandoval is doing art in all of it, by the looks of it, all the main parts. So there's like an art change still, but he's still doing a decent amount of art in the issue.
Yeah.
I think there's a good chance that Ryder will be in my top 3 by the end of this year.
Well, who's next up?
Oh yeah.
Dark Ride!
The
Number
end,
12.
The end of the ride.
I thought it might have been.
Should have ended on
I didn't know
13,
this.
but still being good. And speaking of the writer, the artist and colorist for this book, I will follow if they do more shit together. Because holy hell, this whole series has just been phenomenal. And it's funny that the blurb at the end when they're talking about the journey through the book is like best sunsets in comics. And I went back and had a look at a few of the different. I'm like, holy shit, they're not wrong actually. There's some. What do you think? How'd you find the end?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I like.
you happy with the
yeah,
finish?
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
it's so weird. So the devil comes back to, I guess, restructure the deal.
As they do.
Yes.
And makes
An offer?
yeah, spoilers. The devil wants the sacrifice to be made out of love.
Okay.
That's why the creator killed his first wife, killed it,
Yep.
to make the devil. He's after the son to make a sacrifice to become and sacrifice his daughter.
To take over.
But he's like, no, fuck off.
Ain't gonna happen.
Basically. And so the spoilers, the daughter, his sister, kills the old man
Yep.
and takes over,
Yep.
and then stuff happens.
And turns it into Princess Leia.
Yes.
Yeah, which is true horror fucking land and shit. It's fucking great.
Really good.
I don't know. Yeah, I liked it. It was a good ride.
I
Yeah.
will say, feels like a long 12 months.
Oh, dude, it was longer
Right?
than
You
that.
know?
It's longer. Yeah, it
Much
was
longer than that. Which is fine.
But
It-
like,
it
at
was
the same
not-
time, it felt like it was fairly regular, but just...
Yeah, it was like a 6 week
Yeah.
sort of
Easy.
6 week between books.
Yeah. It's not like one of those books where you're like, where is that book out? Like,
Yeah.
It hasn't been out for months.
The design of the mascots, the design of the park, everything, the intricacies of it all, and then to read at the end that the penciler had never been to Disneyland or Disney World or anything like that, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, man, this is going to be a really cool trade, and if you're just a bunch of clowns. Yeah, if you really enjoy your amusement parks and stuff, you'll dig, and your darkness, you'll really dig this book.
All right, next up on the pile. Nitin, how was this? Redcoat, issue 2.
Very good.
Yeah, I wanted to read it. I just didn't...
So it just continues from last issue where Redcoat and young Albert Einstein fighting the cult from the first issue. And then they go... Redcoat gets hit with a special axe. And then they go meet the other immortal, I guess, who's living in New York, who is Benedict Arnold.
Ah! Of course! Of course!
Yeah, so it's cool. And spoilers, the axe is magic, obviously.
Yes.
And it will kill him in 3 days. Proper kill him.
Oh.
So that's what the story. But his book is great, and still Brian Hitch
Yeah.
proving that you can draw.
Proving you can draw when you've got some colour.
Like, look at that page.
How did this transcribe into what we had in Venom?
You see, because this was
that
what he was
garden
actually
glue.
drawing, and the Venom was
Yeah.
like in the afternoons
Yeah.
That was the glue.
to pay the bills.
You know that meme of like, it was like a parent in the pool with the kid.
Yes.
the other one
yeah,
The other
drowning.
one's drowning.
Yeah,
so Venom's a drowning kid, and this is like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but isn't there a further pullback one, and there's one on
It's
the
like a
bottom?
skeleton
There's
on
a
the
skeleton on the bottom. That's Venom.
Yeah, because the half
But the other
was
one,
Ultimate Invasion.
Thank you.
Like, this page of Hitch art is better than anything.
Yeah, like since
Venom
Ultimates,
combined.
Back at Ultimates.
Colouring is a big part of it too, like
Yeah,
because there's colour there.
Yeah.
His books, for the longest time, have been so bland. Like it's the same colour palette.
and just to go,
Contrast.
that
but even just to go back to it, like you made a Garden of Eden, and it wasn't colourful.
Yeah.
Like you had the potential to do colour, and you didn't.
Now, how long this quality will last is another question.
Admittedly, I reckon he's been working on this for
Yeah,
Couple of years.
it looks like
Have
he
to
likes
be.
it.
because they're all slow, and I reckon they would have all started at the same time as Gary Frank started with Geiger, and he got out Geiger and Junkyard Joe. All right, final book on the pile, as generally usual. Darren Moore Johnson, Corona, Spicer, Transformers number 8.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he's still riding this.
Not for long, supposedly. Isn't that the new word? 12, they reckon.
Well, 12 issues for Jason it
I
is.
love Corona. Love Corona.
Yeah, his stuff's so good on this. You couldn't have got a better feeling.
Dude, that shit on the aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soundwave.
Sounds like unfortunate, but required.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
Necessary.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, dude. Because I really liked what was going on there. Well, not like, but I could see the turn for, what's his name? Laser
Thundercracker?
Thundercracker. Like, I pity you guys, and
Wait, is that Thundercracker or Skywarp?
maybe
No,
Skywalk.
Skywarp's the one
Oh,
that Teletrain. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry. Yes, I forgot they were both in it. I thought he
Yeah.
was like on the air
Yeah.
carrier with Soundwave.
Yeah. I can never tell them apart.
Thundercracker.
Yeah,
Okay, it is
Thundercracker was
Thundercracker.
Soundwave
Yeah.
and Skywarp's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skywalk.
Skywarp is a computer. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like I was really shocked by that because what we saw from Thundercracker previously was pretty brutal. Not as brutal as Starscream, but it was pretty brutal.
And
And
it seems like Soundwave is going down the Starscream route.
no, I think he's just a Decepticon leader route.
And
He's
Like,
on,
it's like
chromatic sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a Spock
yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah.
Right? Just logic.
Necessary,
Yeah.
necessary evil.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
yeah, he's
what-
sticking to the task.
Yeah.
yeah.
He knows the assignment.
If they were irrelevant, he wouldn't kill them.
Yeah.
They
Uh,
found-
There you go.
yeah, you know.
No, the RC stuff I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
I just like the whole Carly stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah, very interesting.
I was waiting for her to jump over.
All right.
I didn't
Right.
expect it. Yeah, I still.
Oh, she ain't
it's
going
probably.
to Decepticon. She hates all robots.
I don't know. They
Well,
might-
no, with the whole bit with Cliff Jumper, how she hates Cliff Jumper because he didn't kill
Oh, he'll get
Starscream.
his
Yeah.
redeem. He'll get his redeem.
So yeah, she has no love for robots.
No.
It's more like a vengeance thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm on the page at the moment when Optimus is having the flashbacks and he's drawing with Spike.
Yeah, he's having
What's going
freaking.
on
That is
here?
nuts. That was such a
That
cool.
was so cool.
Just that page. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff. And he even says that he's like, my dad didn't die. He may have disappeared,
He's
but
gone.
I don't,
The bits with Jetfire.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
everything's
So
black.
Oh, don't leave me. It's black. I'm like, oh no, Jetfire. I love Jetfire. Don't do this to
I'll sit with
Jetfire.
you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Like, what are you doing to Jetfire?
Yeah.
No.
fuck that! What are you doing to giving so
Daniel.
much heart to fucking inanimate?
Daniel, please.
Daniel,
Daniel,
please,
please,
stop.
yeah,
Please, stop.
dude.
Yeah, so cute.
And this old, who the fuck's this old mate? The fucking
Astro Train.
Train. He turned
Yeah,
into a rocket
that's-
and a train.
I know that.
A
dude.
triple changer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
triple changer.
Yeah.
How good is that stuff, by the
Yeah.
way? It's a couple of pages of him, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What did Megatron do to him besides lock him up or whatever?
But they
Yeah, the
get the,
anticipation of them too.
Yeah.
you get the feeling it's like, oh, Megatron might be coming back and maybe doing a team up with Autobot to finish to.
Did you read Free Comic Book Day, Dave?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you might want to have a look at that champion.
But I don't know. I'm just.
You did or you didn't?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
At the fucking
I barely remember.
Magnus stuff.
Yes.
Shit, man.
At the start,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
carrying him.
With was that a leader one?
Yeah. Was it 100 years or something?
Yeah.
Tortured me day and night. I'm like,
Just kill me.
just kill me.
I'm sorry it took so long, but I'm not doing that.
And at the end, you get a little cameo in the last page. Like, ooh.
Well, like, what do we get? Like 4 or 5 new bots in this?
Yeah.
Like, because it'd be pretty self-contained little cast, and just all of a sudden you just bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
The trade is out for the first volume also these 2 weeks, people.
Yes, on
so
the shelf.
if you've heard us,
Bang on about it.
yes. I was trying to not say the word I was thinking.
What did you think about Scarlet?
A few pages. You need more.
Kelly Thompson.
Yeah, I'll read it because all the Joe stuff's been really cool
Yeah.
too.
Interesting tattoo.
Oh yeah.
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 I noticed.
Yeah, have a look at that.
Well, so yeah, the whole G.I. Joe, like
To
the
Decepticon.
Transformers book is fantastic. The G.I. Joe stuff, I'm so intrigued.
the Megatron
Like the
Oh.
like people on the wrong side, and like they're not just doing a straight
Yeah,
Joe,
yeah.
right?
Because we got a poster for Scarlet, Storm Shadows on the poster.
Okay. I don't know who that is.
He's like
The bad ninja
bad
guy.
snake.
Oh, okay, yeah. The other
Yeah,
Snake
not
Eyes
too
dude.
familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Like we're like saying like the first poster had Baroness with the Joes. And
Yeah,
like,
that's
what's going on there?
She kind of was,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's just not straight, so to speak.
which is good.
Interesting.
Mixing it up.
I just finished Duke this morning.
Yep.
With the the ending with
Yep.
Optimus and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big crossover
Yeah.
coming soon.
Big.
Right?
That was really good. That was really good. Anything else did you read?
I can't remember.
Cool.
I read like 3 weeks worth of comics this morning.
I said they should be pretty fresh.
Fuck no. I read other stuff I can't remember.
Cool.
Dave.
Other than that was the free comic book Street Fighter and Final Fight.
Oh yeah.
I actually really liked it because like
Is it all covers?
no, that's one reason why I liked it. But it actually ties it in really well. Like
Like the two properties.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
Is Final
Do they
Fight?
fight each other?
well, they do a little bit, but like there's a proper
Final Fight
backstory.
is
Like
SNK.
No, is Final Fight the one
Final
with
Fight's
the Freddie Mercury
Capcom.
guy, or is that what game was that?
Which one?
Final Fight was like Hagar. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Freddie
Fist,
Mercury.
I'm thinking of Fist of Fury.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The guy
Don't
in
worry,
Final
Fatal
Fight.
Fury.
that's what I said.
The guy in Final Fight looks like Freddie Mercury on steroids.
Oh yeah,
He's
Hagar.
like the mayor
Yeah.
First.
of the town.
First.
Why is the mayor of a town fighting?
Because someone
Because he's
kidnapped his
fighting for the
daughter.
town!
Someone kidnapped his daughter, so we tore off his shirt. He's got pants with suspenders on.
Underneath the
Oh, the
underneath
black
the
boxer
shirt.
dude?
No,
No?
Does he have a shirt on underneath?
no. It's
It's
you know
with
Don
the
Fry.
overalls, with
Is he
overalls.
Marvel vs. Capcom? Is he in that?
Yeah, yes.
He is, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I
It's,
know him
it's
from.
Don Fry.
Oh, why didn't you say that in the first place?
Yeah, it makes
Because
sense.
I don't know who that is.
He does.
He's Freddie Mercury with muscles.
Yeah.
He'll fuck you up.
He will fuck you
In
up.
more ways than one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. It was great. So yeah,
That's good, Dave.
Then
I read the second issue of Geiger, which you don't have any on the shelf.
Uh-huh.
That's continues to be great.
Yeah.
Geiger.
They're helping out a town
McGeiger.
with from against the against someone who's robbing them for
Yeah.
their food and stuff, for information, and then someone's pursuing Geiger across the plains. It's fucking cool. I like the Atomic Knight character. He's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
great. He just got so much heart. It's so great. It's a good book.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with trades. Mums,
Fishflies, book 6.
is that the last one?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, there's a
because
couple more
There's
to
got
go.
to be
There's
one
one
or
or
two
two to
more
go.
because
Yeah,
this
yeah.
whole issue was the flashback on how this all started back in the day with like Celtic roots and so forth. It was really cool. And man, this book. Which one was this one? The One Hand, issue 4. The tie-in and the way these two are overlapping is so good. Because I was telling Dana about it, she's like, "I'll read that one." I said, "No, you can't.
You gotta read both.
You got to read
Gotta
both,
read
or you're going to
both.
miss half the story." She's like, "I won't bother." So that's fucking hell. But yeah, the way they are bringing it all together is really cool. Ram V's doing a great job with that one. So that was it.
Cool.
Alrighty, and nothing for you.
I don't think so.
Okay.
There's a few things I wanted to, but I was too busy today. I didn't get to read a few books.
Too deep in conversation.
Okay. James Gunn revealed a photo of David Corenswet in costume
Dylan's been crying since.
as Superman. He's putting on his boots. It looks like he's trying on some shoes.
It's a
It's just
horrible
a
choice.
weird choice.
Yeah.
Dude.
Horrible.
That meme of him at Payless Shoes is the best.
I fucking lost my shoe.
Yeah, that was
I lost
excellent.
my
That
shoe.
was
It
excellent.
looks like he's putting on a cosplay costume.
But it is that Alex Ross picture, isn't it? It's
No, it's
Not
not
really.
really.
Yeah.
But suppose like
Well,
on
influence, yeah.
outside some shit's happening, but he's being so casual about suiting up to go fight what's happening outside.
The
like it's already
expression-
happening.
The expression is just deadpan.
Oh, here I go again, 9 to 5 job.
I've seen another meme where there's like a chick in the bed behind him that looks very disappointed, and he's that was great.
If this has happened to you, call 81800. Yeah.
There's nothing heroic about it.
It reminds me a little bit of when Bill Hicks gets up on stage. He goes, just plow through his bullshit, plaster on a fake smile and plow through his bullshit one more time.
Okay, we haven't even got to the costume.
Yeah.
So the costume,
Squigglies.
it's got a whole bunch of random lines on it.
I think maybe there was a lot of random lines going on, and that's how they got there.
It's very New 52 looking. And why the fuck would they take inspiration from New 52 Superman? I fucking don't know. It's notoriously everyone's favorite costume.
Yeah.
It's got a fucking collar. Yeah, it's like it's
I saw
pretty
that
high
shit Broncos jersey.
on
Yes.
the neck.
The winning one.
It's got lines everywhere.
No undies. Even
I
the costume's
think
got the costume's going. No, you.
Oh, the
you-
New 52
yeah, yeah.
one had no undies.
It's a belt,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Just a
No, it just look fucking lines.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a lightning.
But like
bolt
to
line.
make a fake belt.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
He had a red belt. But there also Jim Lee lines everywhere.
Okay.
The movie costume, he does look to have the underpants. Steph said to me, it looks like a wetsuit.
Yeah.
A wetsuit that's a couple sizes too big for
That,
Yeah, yeah.
The crease in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
shouldery area.
Which
Oh,
I mean
when they're
by
wearing the muscle suits.
Yeah.
It just,
Yeah.
I didn't have to look
Like
at this.
most superhero costumes are a wetsuit.
Yeah, unless it's the Rock.
Wetsuity.
Yeah. But I think most hide it better. Because you want him
Yeah.
to look like the dude is actually muscly.
Unlike like Shazam.
Yes. I don't understand why, it needed to be as classic as possible costume, I feel. Just modernize Chris Reeves with modern, I'm never going to get, a dude in cotton, it's going to be the super suits. But, Raimi's Spider-Man suit material.
yeah.
But, Chris Reeves' fucking design, basically. A little darker, because, whatever. And that's about it.
Updated look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the Man of Steel suit, so for it to go to this, I'm like,
Because Man of Steel was a good modern sort of take
Yeah.
on classic.
And when I look at it again, I would prefer less weird stuff.
That's right.
in the
They
middle.
got too much shit going.
There were
on.
lines going down the legs that you could
Yes.
probably do without. But for the most part, it was plain, right? It had
I didn't even zoom in on the shoulders. That's
Yeah,
so bad.
and there's just lines. There's just fucking lines.
No, I mean the creasing.
yeah,
The creasing. It's on both.
Yeah.
It
It's a
is
cosplay
like
costume.
it's his big brother's suit.
It is like Alex Ross because Alex Ross likes putting the
I said,
creases and
I
stuff
think
in.
he's a horrible choice to base your live action stuff on because that creasy stuff looks dog shit. It's his style and it works, but I don't want
Supergirl Superman suit's better.
Yeah.
that one you posted.
Yeah,
that one
yeah.
you
And
put up?
at first I wasn't the biggest fan of that, but now I look back
Compared
at
to
that.
this,
Yeah.
Wow.
I wouldn't hate it as
almost
much
like a
if the
flak
S
jacket.
was better. I don't like that S.
It doesn't even look
That's
like an
just
S.
the cherry on the top of the thing, right? Why have you gone this
Yeah.
S?
It's because Kingdom Come again. We've spoken about this where it's harsh and angular for a purpose, right?
Yes.
It's Superman.
It
he's
led-
jaded.
Yeah.
The world is harsh and angular.
Yes,
It
yes,
led up to that. It didn't start out like that.
yes. He had the normal symbol,
What was the actual name of the movie again?
just Superman.
It's just Superman.
Yeah. The working title was Superman Legacy.
Yeah, that's what
but
I
now
thought.
it's just Superman.
Okay. So then
Just Superman.
the other one is Woman of Tomorrow for Supergirl.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. I just wasn't sure if there was still a tag on the end of the Supergirl.
Yeah.
Is Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow a trade or a storyline?
It is a trade.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Tom
it's-
King story.
Ah, the Tom
that they
King
did,
one. Okay, fair enough.
which was pretty deconstructive of the character. So I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do if it's her first movie.
Was that with Churchill?
It just had some.
No,
no,
it
no,
was,
no. Recently.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where she killed the dog in the first issue, but then the dog's not dead.
Yes. I was
Um,
very glad about that.
Okay, interesting.
Just, yeah, I don't get it.
So
It reeks of Fox style. You see the cover. Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Let's make that. But we'll make it all completely different.
and that's next year. It's got to be if it's if Supergirl's going to be 2026.
Oh, Superman is next year?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to. Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to be optimistic, but yeah, I don't like the suit.
It's only one shot, Dylan. It's only one.
And it was the kid from About a Boy that's doing Luther?
Nicholas Hoult?
Yeah. From Mad Max and okay.
I'm optimistic about
He's a good
that.
actor. He was
Yeah.
Beast as well.
Yeah, yeah.
He was good, Young Beast. He was all right.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, it wouldn't maybe where I would have went to, but
No.
you're like, oh,
Well, it
Take
just
a ball
depends
off,
what
take
kind
a
of
ball
Luther
off.
they're going to play as, depending who...
Eisenberg.
100%.
Well, no
Yeah.
argument there.
Because he can act.
But it just depends if he's the big bad or
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
the
yeah.
second player as the...
And like,
And if it's the start, you wouldn't imagine...
what kind of Lex are we getting? Are we going to get like super evil genius
Yeah.
Lex, or sort of just straight businessman Lex?
Bit of sweet
or-
tea.
Yeah.
Because they're doing Supergirl and stuff, and we've heard that Supergirl is maybe going to be in this movie.
Okay.
I would want Brainiac
Yep.
because Brainiac kind of sets up Supergirl and stuff.
Okay.
But they're
So-
probably not going to do that.
If that was the case, how long has Superman been Supermaning, for instance?
They said it's not an origin story,
Good.
so I guess he's been Superman for a while. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like he's been putting on his shoes for a while.
Yeah, there's not many
3
like
years later.
any more information really
No, I didn't think
about
so.
story wise.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
You get a trailer the next couple of months.
There'd have to be a teaser. So
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when's that? Is that soon?
July.
Oh,
So like really not far away though.
Yeah, you get a teaser for sure.
all right. Yeah. I'm scared, but okay. All right, Dave.
Yeah.
Your film flashback.
This round is Hamlet, Shakespeare.
Hamlet checks.
Shakespeare.
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 You're so learned.
It's Hamlet. It's all Hamlet adaptations. My first movie was Macbeth.
Everyone freaking.
And it wasn't his
cries
King Lear?
anyway.
Yeah.
Is it just our
yours.
2 movies so far?
Yes.
Okay,
just
I agree.
And mine's
Good
up there,
week,
even funnier.
So it was Ran.
Can no one pick Hamlet now? Sorry, Dave.
It was Ran. 1985, Akira Kurosawa. And
Based on King Lear.
yeah, based on King Lear.
I haven't read or seen any of it.
Sorry, I haven't read or seen King Lear either, so
No one's
I was
shocked
surprised.
by what you said.
King Lear's daughters or sons?
Yeah, King Lear is daughters instead of sons. So, but basically the same story.
Interesting.
Like, I think he also used a bit of like Japanese sort of a Japanese story legend
No.
as well. Sort of
Yes,
mixed,
yes.
you know, King Lear / whatever. Movie is fantastic.
So in that regard, in the King Lear version, if you know eyebrows, her character, is that a
That's
man's
the husband's
husband
sort of
influence?
yeah.
Interesting.
Because when I was watching the movie, I was like, man, this Shakespeare cat, he got some thing with women. But
He really does.
then when I read it, I was like, oh, so because that bitch, it's all her fault. She's just Macbeth. It's just the same deal. In this movie,
Oh, okay.
But she's got a better reason.
100%.
She is
But
justified.
It's all her fault. She tears that whole family down.
Yeah,
Well,
but her revenge is justified.
Yes,
I would say.
and it's her fault, but also his fault because he can't stand on his own.
Oh, yeah,
he's
yeah,
a complete
yeah. Oh, yeah,
puss.
sure.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah,
100%.
it is her fault for
Him
manipulating
and the
him,
other brother.
but it's yes.
Meghan
Yes,
Markle.
very much so.
Um,
But it's their fault for being able to be manipulated
Yes.
that way.
But fuck, this movie's great.
Oh, so
shit,
good.
man! Like enthralling. Like
I
and
was engrossed the whole freaking time, and it's a long movie.
And I also think you can sort of see where the big main things are going, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, okay, this one's going to do this and this one's
Yeah.
going to do that. But you're never in a like, you know, it doesn't hurt you.
No,
You're
no,
still
no.
just waiting.
because I was
You
just
just
there. I'm like, oh,
just-
he's gonna die now.
Yeah.
Dog. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, just because you know
No,
someone that's where the story's gonna go doesn't mean it's
No,
gonna, the
100%.
story's gonna be
That's right,
bad.
'cause the
you just-
journey.
Yes, 100%.
And that was the best part of it. I was like, no, what are you doing? You're not going to die.
Yeah.
You can jump if you want, but they ain't going to let you die yet, dude. They're so good. Like, the big battlefronts at the end, you are going to love. I know, unfortunately, you haven't seen it yet.
The one in the middle at the third castle.
Well, we get just goddamn. Is that the one with blood splatters
Yes.
a lot
Yeah,
and shit?
yeah.
Like you'd be
It's-
over the
it's
top
a
on
samurai
the,
movie,
The
of course.
red is just
Just
Paint.
red.
It's just red paint.
yeah.
Red paint, and it's great.
I need to find some fucking total watches.
It's
Oh,
fine.
bro.
So good.
Sometimes.
The visualness of this movie is fantastic
This
because
mo-
each sun is a different color, sort
Yes,
of thing.
it is the most. This movie, it is shot so well.
I would-
Cinematography in this movie is excellent.
If you don't have the time in one hit, do like an hour 10 and then an hour 30.
Yep.
That's kind of what I did, and it worked perfect. 'Cause
And it stops parts that are clearly like a chapter break you can
Yes.
get away with.
Yeah.
Because like visuals with them, like man, the first Black Panther movie is just ripping this off. I felt heavily with the style of the different tribes and stuff. Obviously, these are not tribes, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, so the fact that is just all extras and people, all those troops, and just not the typical CGI bullshit. But at the same time, how do you draw the short straw of you get a flag, you get to stab someone with a spear? Look at that going, how the fuck did I draw this short straw? God damn. Feathers were cool though.
Just the shot, like some of the shots was like up on top of the battlements when he meets the other daughter-in-law.
Yes.
Like with
Sue.
Sue. When the sun's setting and like the colors,
It's
like,
fantastic.
fuck, man. Just I said to Dave and I said earlier, like you could take any frame from this movie and you could just put it in like on the wall.
Yes.
Every frame is a picture,
The
as the saying goes.
the nurse / jester
Yes.
/
Oh,
confidant.
the fool, yeah.
Yes.
The Fool was the best. His lines were just so on point for everything. Oh man, that character is probably one of the best characters in cinema. They did such a good role of.
Oh, great lord for me.
Yeah, great lord, and when he realized what the daughter's owner was up to, and it's like, I see the hen pecks the cock to
Oh, when he come back with,
Yeah.
and
then when he come back with the fox head,
yes, that was
that
fantastic.
was brilliant. He's like, you're gonna let him do that. And then the cup-uppance at the end. That was perfect spray.
Yeah.
And the stand in front. It was just poetry. Yeah.
Because we watched Seven Samurai last year.
Yeah.
And fantastic film.
This is better.
Yeah.
This is better.
This is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this movie is considered a masterpiece, and you can see, like,
Yeah.
100%, absolutely, for sure.
Yeah. I was watching the whole time. I'm like, I like this more. And like,
And Samurai is great, but fuck,
Yeah,
this is way better. And this is him maturing as a filmmaker.
yes. Well, it's what 30 years later or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
And it's-
fantastic.
I know he didn't manipulate it, but the way weather worked out for him,
Yes.
like some of the shots, and there's a shot in the end where
At the end, the dark and the light.
like when the Red Army is coming and the shadow is coming with the, when the clouds are moving, he didn't control that. It's
No.
just the way
Yeah,
it
but
worked
The way
out.
it worked out.
So beautiful. Such a great movie.
And they're the Emperor in despair, and it's all dark, and in the clouds.
Like how they've always just adding on the makeup as crazy
Oh,
as more
yeah.
crazy he got.
So great.
Maybe it's still a need. Honestly, go watch it tonight. Unless you can't, but you know what I mean. If you got other important things to do, but you need to watch the movie, man.
Even just get the first hour in, and then you can go after that. Because that's I watched. That's why I was late today, because I was finishing the movie.
We'll just give it a rating on your behalf. Here.
All the castle shit's fantastic. Like all the different
Just the
castles.
castles?
Yeah.
Castle stuff.
Yeah.
And then the way it parted when he came down, and it was burning,
Oh,
and it like the castle looked like a mouth, like a face.
because it's more like it's very like an English medieval sort of
big
deal,
time.
right? Like, but with the Japanese sort of
And his
dressing.
his descent when it is burning, and the sword dragging down, and man.
oh, the two
Concubine.
concubines. Fucking
The stabbing. Yeah.
yeah, it's like it's like good. So good. Movie's fantastic.
And I like the two guys that turned. It's like, well, you obviously can't stay here because you'll just turn on me
Yes,
down the
yes.
track, you dodgy fucks.
Yes.
I'm like, beautiful. Someone's been reading the 48 Laws of Power. That's good. Yep. It's a
Because it's got some Game of Thronesy sort of shit
Oh,
going
yeah.
on, and like it's just good. Fuck, it's so good.
And yeah, you say that, but it's like all that sort
Yeah,
of just
of course.
taking off King Lear.
Of course. Because, like, I don't fucking King Lear is, right? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But, like, you're watching it, and that's why I went to go look, and then I seen it was daughters. I was like, oh. Because I could tell exactly where things were going.
Yeah.
You're like, because it's in everything else.
Yes.
You know, it's trickled down. That's why when I was like, oh, daughters, that kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
what other well-known adaptations of King Lear are there that represent the daughters? Do you know?
I don't know.
I love questions about notice. The meetings happen on the pod.
Damn right. Authentic.
Message us. Write in if you know. Good. Or Google.
And I just love how
or Google when you finish, Jason. One of the
it
two.
is a
Daughter's face.
Shakespearean tragedy and it ends like it.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Big time.
Like
Yeah.
it's I don't want to say it's a weird end because that's not fair, but
It's
Yeah.
a bit abrupt, I
no,
reckon.
I just
What do you mean?
No, it's
it's life.
Yeah, that's right. Like,
It's not a happy ending.
it's a
but not-
tragedy.
It's
Yeah.
just
tragedy.
Well, I expected to see the last.
would you
like,
class
fall.
this as a disaster film, Dave?
No, I
motherfucker.
sort of expected to see the last one fall.
More than 12.
I just did the last little twist of the knife
Yeah.
with Tsubasa, or his name was.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that
Poor
was
blind fucker, just
yeah.
no flute.
yeah.
Stay here on top of this cliff.
That used to be your castle.
I will return. Might be hard.
Yeah, leave the blind guy
Yeah.
on
Here's a scroll.
near. Yeah, here's a scroll, and there's a ledge right there.
Yeah.
Here's a stick. Fuck.
What's what the stick's for?
She's off her head.
It stopped you falling.
Didn't drop the scroll though. How's he going to read now?
It's his own fault.
He's got nothing to read.
Should be better at his stick work.
Reminds me of Blinken.
With the Playboy. Robin Hood million times. All right, 9.
9, 10,
10.
10.
Dylan gives it a 10 as well.
You'll give it a 10, Dylan.
Yeah. Just put it in.
I'll let him watch it.
Nah, boy, let the fuck watch it. Alright. 2 hits from me. That's good. I'm on a roll.
No, Dave.
What
The
was your
trick is
previous
just fucking pick Kurosawa movies, jerk.
Don't tell my secret.
Well, the fact that I told you to pick this,
Well done, Dave.
because considering what you were going to pick. Anyway,
Yeah.
What were you going to pick?
I was going to pick Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, the
Baz Luhrmann one.
Leguizamo.
Leo and
Yeah,
Claire
that's a
Danes.
garbage movie.
But then he picked, like... Because we were
Well, we're about to find out,
different
Dave.
stories each.
It might be the most style-out substance movie I've ever seen.
my favorite part about that movie is all the lines are the same. So when they talk about swords, they've got their fucking guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's just a gimmick. The movie's just a gimmick.
Yeah.
Just a fucking gimmick. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going for this masterpiece to absolute fucking trash.
Oh no. Oh no.
I picked the Shakespeare one. I picked is Romeo and Juliet. Not that trash. Intentional trash. It's Tromeo and Juliet. The Troma version of Romeo and Juliet.
Do you know the Tromaverse, Dylan?
Heard legends.
Do you know about the Tromaverse? The
Not really.
Newcomb High, the
All set
Sergeant
in
Kabuki
Tromaville,
Man,
New Jersey.
the Toxic Avenger.
I've heard of that one.
Toxic Avenger is a great movie.
Yes, I watched it the other day.
First one.
Yeah, first one only.
So yeah, it's absolute trash. It's great. I like it a lot, but I like trash.
These were the start, not the start, but the best of the it's so bad it's good cinema. Like the acting is so terrible, but the like in Toxic Avenger the deaths are just brilliant. Like what they've done with what they had and the money that they had was sensational, except the acting.
Because you couldn't even say they get bad actors. They just generally get people that aren't even actors.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you go to the IMDb, there's no pictures because it's their one and only film.
Because the budget was like $20.
Yes.
Yeah.
And their movies
Gotta
were
work
great.
for a hot dog.
Yeah, well, and the mayor from Toxic Avenger, he was working for hot dogs.
Okay. So paint me a picture here. Is this like
Modern day.
modern day?
Modern
okay,
day.
cool. So like
Gross
modern dialogue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is it? I haven't seen it, so yeah.
I thought you had seen it.
No.
No, I think
not
it's
this one.
modern. It's modern day. It's modern day.
Okay.
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 But it's star-crossed lovers,
Yes.
sort of.
I think the trailer will just be enough for you.
No, you need to watch it, Dylan.
I'm gonna go in blind.
Good.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
in
That's a
blind.
good call.
Beautiful.
I think that's a good call.
Otherwise, you won't go
Because
with
if
it.
this,
Yeah. Probably.
this will be your first trauma movie too.
Yes.
Okay.
I've not
excellent.
seen any.
Excellent. Anyway, Romeo and Juliet.
Okay.
It's trash. It's great. It's good trash.
I can't wait.
It's good trash.
So they made in the early 90s.
This was 90s. Yeah, this was early 90s.
So the Toxic Avenger was in the 80s, and they tried to go hard with the cartoons of it. So they made the Toxic Crusaders,
That was just toys.
and it was just toys. But when we watched Toxic Avenger, and I showed my mate it, and it's from the DVD. So you got Uncle Lloyd beforehand having an absolute bitch. So he's the guy that created it.
Lloyd Kaufman.
He got taken down by all the other corporates. They would to say how bad it was, and he was talking about, now kids, you know what syndication is? That's what Uncle Lloyd should have got, and he's just going hard, bitching to the corporate, all the rest of the
I like Lloyd.
corporate animation.
I like Lloyd, but he's Mel Brooks with no talent.
Yeah.
On that note, nothing more needs to be said, really. It's and
You'll find out more this week.
yeah,
Lemmy's the narrator.
Excellent.
Lemmy's the narrator of this movie. Of Motorhead fame.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, I was not expecting that.
You know, what other Lemmy do you know?
Well, I just assumed that it would had to be some other one. I just like, there's no way.
Right, you couldn't put that together.
No, that's.
Did you maybe think it was the game Lemmings?
Lemmy Cooper, fucking Bowser's kid. I don't know.
Good stuff.
Let me go home.
Thank you for joining us this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Give us a review. We will be back next week with more of this garbage.
Give us a review on Spotify. We're sitting on 18 still.
Please.
How about make it 19?
Please.
See, I think the problem is
Yeah.
the amount of people that actually listen. And
They've all reviewed?
Yeah, that's right. And then you get the amount of people that would be bothered to write a review.
Yeah.
It's
And you've tapped out.
it's not write a review. It's just click a button that says a star.
Yeah, I don't do shit like that. So I don't blame you.
If you do it, we'll have 19 then.
I don't do shit.
See ya.
See you next week.
Bye.